Okay, it's time for another, no wait, the first ever FixWorks quick fix video. And I just want these to be like 5-minute little nothing videos where you can come get a quick fix of something. Today's fix is gonna be screws. I got too many screws, I'm screwed. As I'm cleaning up this garage and getting it back into what I need it to be, into being my wood shop and my workshop, I'm just uncovering screws absolutely everywhere. Let's take a look. Maybe this reminds you of your own shop, garage, whatever. I've got more hiding over here. There's some hiding down in there. Some here in the kitchen, next to the air fryer. And then there's all these in a bowl. And you say, well, why don't you put them in like a jar? And I have like 3 of these floating all around. But I find that if I need screws, the last thing I feel like doing in the moment is taking a jar and dumping it out on a counter and then sorting forever to find, like I just want to go grab 3 screws. So if I can take a bunch of the same screws that were used in something and removed, and just bag them up and put a little label that these are, 1 inch, size 8 wood screws, whatever, then I think it's going to be a lot more likely that when I need a screw, I can look through a little cup that has all of these in it, and I can just kind of flip through it like a little Rolodex and just go, hey, there we go, 4 screws, that's exactly what I need. So that's the idea. Some of these I know the origin of. Like these screws right here are pocket hole screws that I removed from the cleat in a recent video. And they actually go in this Craig pocket hole screw kit. But they go, I think, with those right there. But I don't like just throwing the dirty screws back into the box with all the nice screws. They're dirty, they got some wood stuff in the threads. I want to cordon them off. I know it's weird, I'm weird. But here's what I got to mitigate this problem. I got a box of 200 little 1 inch by 1 inch bags. Also got 100 each of 2 by 2.5 inch and 2.2 by 3 inch and 3 by 3.5 inch. This is not a unique solution, of course, by any means, but it's also not a unique solution in my own life, because there's another place where I've done a similar thing with little bags, and I've kind of loved this solution. And this is it. It's really simple. I've got my labels, and I've got a bag of bags, and one of the bags in the front here has little bags in it. You can see those. And then I've got a bigger bag that has long bags in it. I just had a whole bunch of those in different sizes. And I've got this thing that is holding a whole bunch of larger bags, like 1 gallon Ziplocs and that kind of thing. So if we take these out, then this is what this box is all about. It is, for example, my office chair. All the extra, caps and screws and things that go with it. This one is an interesting one. This is a project-based thing. So I'll put an inset here of the moon as it normally looks, which is with these wooden stand pieces that go together. This is the bottom of the moon. And then I took the screws out, and I found that if I put the screws into the bottom of the thing without the lid, then they would latch onto the bottom of a Wi-Fi bulb if I took the dome off. And I bought a little standing socket for it, and then I hooked it up to, the device where I can say, hey, computer, turn on the moon. But I also have it come on each day at 2 o'clock and go off at 2 in the morning. And so this is like, if I want to put everything back together, I've got the parts. When I get bags, like when I get something and it comes with little parts and bags, I put those empty bags in here. Then when I get some new thing that comes with all these extra parts, I'll just put them in a little baggie, put a little label on it, what it's from, throw it in the box, and then I get to be a hoarder, but it's all contained in one closet in my house. Okay, I seriously overestimated the size of a 1 inch bag. Look at this thing. It's like a postage stamp. This isn't gonna fit anything. I guess I can use it for like a teeny little screw like that. I didn't know this, but the variety pack of bags here came with labels. So I guess I didn't need to buy those. Is this overkill? Yes. But it makes me happy that I can keep the used ones separated. I've got 200 of these bags. Okay, I've been at it for a little while now, and I'll show you where I got to. Lots and lots of bagged screws. Still more to do in various areas. This one is the ones I can't find matches for, so these are all uniques. Now, I was initially thinking I'd use these, and this kind of bag, the bigger one here, I think it's the size 3 bags, fit pretty well. That's not terrible. I also have this smaller size. Now, these don't fit really well, but maybe if you squeezed. So I'm also a bit of a CAD designer, a little bit of an inventor. Let me show you what I came up with. So it's a simple little box. It's got a slotted top, and this is based on these 5 by 7 centimeters. The idea is you have a little bag like this. You can slide in, and the seal itself actually hangs on top, is captured by the slot. That keeps it from falling, and it just fits inside the shape of the box. So I'm gonna put a bunch of bags in here because I haven't done that yet, and I wanna see what it's like. That worked better than I thought it would. Let's take a look. So I thought that the biggest problem would be the screws banging into each other, but for little bits like this, there's enough room. They all kind of hang straight. They don't all bunch up. This one's the really full one. And yeah. All right, that's where I'm gonna leave it. That was our first quick fix video. Quick fix number 1, more to come. Also full-length videos, product design, experiments, shop cleanups, all kinds of stuff. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing because it's the #1 way to help me grow this channel right now. And other than that, I'll see you soon.